Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great today. So, today we are going to be talking about sleep and wake cycles. In this video, I'm going to be letting you know about some brain chemicals and how they are related to sleep. And I'm also going to be telling you about the science of sleep processes. I'm going to be deepening the discussion on the advantages of some brain chemicals, also known as neurotransmitters, that help us during our sleep. Let's dive right into today's video. Sometimes you drift off to sleep easily. Other times you toss and turn for hours before you slip into a fitful sleep. After lunch, you may be dragging. Later, your energy level soars just in time for bed. How and when you feel sleepy has to do with your sleep and wake cycles. These cycles are triggered by chemicals in the brain. So now I want to talk about some chemicals in the brain and how they affect sleep. Now, the chemicals in the brain are called neurotransmitters. These are chemicals that are released by nerve cells in the brain, and they include norepinephrine, histamine, and serotonin. All these chemicals work together to act on some part of the brain that keeps you awake. Now, there are also some other chemicals that the brain release, or neurotransmitters that the brain release, that causes us to sleep. An example of it is the adenosine chemical. So people that take substances such as caffeine or caffeine containing substances, what the caffeine does to keep them awake is that it blocks the receptor of adenosine. Thus, adenosine does not bind to the adenosine receptor and will not make the individual to fall asleep easily. Now, I want to explain the science of sleep process. Two body processes control sleeping and waking period. These are called sleep and wake homeostasis and the circadian biological clock. With sleep and wake homeostasis, the longer you are awake, the greater your body senses the need to sleep. If this process alone was in control of your sleep and wake cycle, in theory, you would have the most energy when you woke up in the morning, and you would be tired and ready for sleep at the end of the day. But your circadian biological clock causes highs and lows of sleepiness and wakefulness throughout the day. Typically, most adults feel the sleepiest between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. and also between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Getting plenty of regular sleep each night can help to balance out these sleepy lows. Your body internal clock is controlled by an area of your brain called the SCN, suprachiasmatic nucleus. The suprachiasmatic nucleus is located in the hypothalamus. The SCN is sensitive to signals of dark and light. The optic nerve in your eyes senses the morning light. Then the SCN triggers the release of cortisol and other hormones to help you wake up. But when darkness comes at night, the SCN sends message to the pineal gland. The gland triggers the release of the chemical melatonin. Melatonin makes you feel sleepy and ready for bed. There are also some neurotransmitters that play good roles in our body or helps us while we sleep. And those neurotransmitters, what they do is that they help us to remember things that we have learned or heard or saw while we are awake. Example of that neurotransmitter is the acetylcholine. The neurotransmitter acetylcholine is at its strongest both during rapid eye movement sleep and while you are awake. It seems to help your brain keep information gathered while you are awake. It then sets that information as you sleep. So if you study or learn new information in the hours before bed, sleeping on it can help you remember it. And so this is a cheat code to those who are still students. If you want to remember things very well, try and read them, learn them before you go to bed. Sleeping on it will help you to remember it. Now, other neurotransmitters may work against you as you sleep. Abnormalities with the neurotransmitter dopamine may trigger sleep disorder such as restless legs syndrome. Even losing just 1 hour of sleep over a few days can have an effect. It can lead to a decrease in performance, mood, and thinking. Getting regular, adequate amount of sleep is important. It can keep you feel awake and refreshed during the day. It can also help you feel relaxed and sleepy at night. This helps make you ready for a long, restful night of sleep. If you find this video helpful, please, I want you to like and subscribe to our channel, because subscribing to our channel helps us a lot.